My name is Coy Trosclair. Africa has a water crisis, and it's affecting its civilization. Everybody needs water, but nobody realizes how important water is until they can't access it. The United Nations has a Goal 13, to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. This would be to make the availability of water more accessible. Water is scarce in Africa, especially sub-Saharan Africa and South Africa. This is due to climate changes, the quality of water, and its availability. In addressing Africa's extreme water insecurity by Brookings, Leo Holtz and Christina Gobluski say more than 95% of the region's farming is reliant on rainfall, and consequences of unpredictable rainfall. Rising temperatures, extreme drought, and lower crop yields expose one of Africa's poorest communities to climate and water related hazards. As far as climate is concerned, drought is the main reason it's scarce in Africa. Over 50% of the rainfall in Africa occurs over the period of 8 months, causing flooding and a lot of deaths and loss of jobs and crop yields. Um, During the periods of drought, they have shallow rivers and it results in rapid evaporation, causing threat to food security, agriculture being its main source of income, and in water related disclosures by food producer companies in South Africa, Theresa Askam says the agricultural sector in the region is estimated to have lost 5.9 billion in the 2017-2018 season because of the drought, which also resulted in the loss of approximately 30,000 jobs. Water quality is affected by mining operations, this being contaminants by machinery and other mining operations, untreated sewage, being failed sewage systems and poor sanitation because they don't have places accessible to go to the toilet. They end up having runoff, and it affects the surface and groundwater. They have coal fire power plants, which causes acid rain, and sulfur and nitrogen seep into their accessible drinking and sanitation water. And effluent. This is also another form of runoff containing including shampoos, pesticides, dyes, and plastics. Half of the water treatment facilities report to be in grave situations with conditions worsening, and they lack the capital to fund their water sector, so they can't perform necessary repairs for their infrastructure for water, sanitation, and supply. Their availability is a main issue during the rainfall, rather, during the summer seasons where rainfall is scarce. They don't have access to drinking and sanitation water. The citizens travel on an average of 30 minutes daily just to access water from local streams and rivers. About 36% loss in municipal systems before reaching the consumer, meaning that there's water leaking out of the systems and they're losing a great percentage of that on its way to reach the consumer. And this is all causing violence between farming and fishing communities. Water scarcity in Africa, everything you need to know. Uh, Kanyi Mlaba from the Global Citizen writes, water scarcity is also a massive driver of conflict, and stressed areas have increasingly borne witness to violence over the resource. So, supporting the UN Goal 13 would provide accessible water and decrease water scarcity, not only in Africa, but globally.